It's a new year with new stuff to trash. So happy 2024. I've got 24 things you can instantly trash or donate in your home. Now, a few quick ground rules. We are doing this fast. We're doing it quick. We're not spending all day on this project, and we're using minimal brain power, minimal thinking. We either trash it, we donate it, or we move on. We're going to start the year off fresh and go straight to the calendar. We're going to throw away that old, outdated calendar. Now, if you need to keep it for sentimental purposes or for a date, like maybe when you had a procedure done, then you can file it away. But most often, you can trash that old calendar and the old outdated planners. Number 2, this is the perfect time to trash your old toothbrush. I feel like we go way too long without replacing our toothbrushes. So trash the old one, get a new one. This next one is a really good one because no one ever talks about it, but you need to donate the Christmas presents that you just got that you know you don't really want or that you're not actually going to use. We feel like, oh, it's brand new, I should keep it. Maybe I'll find a way to use this or maybe re-gift it. And it's like you never actually do. It just sits there in the box. It takes up space. You might as well just donate it. Now, because of those recent Christmas parties, holiday gatherings, maybe New Year's Eve, there might just be some actual trash around your house, like plastic bottles, cans. And that's something I just want to change for 2024. We just all year round just buy so many drinks that come in bottles and cans that you have to then recycle and trash and what all it's fine, but like I just want to limit it because I feel like it's not great for the environment. It's not great for us. I feel like it trashes our home all the time. And I just want to do less of it. Next, we have old or expired medication. There's definitely stuff you can probably instantly trash there, or even just old supplements that you've had for so many years, like myself, that again, I should probably throw away, or maybe even just give to my mom, like if I'm not using it anymore or I'm never taking it, maybe she could use something. But that does lead me to Ritual, which is one of my favorite brands. My favorite product of theirs is the Essential for Women. So it is a multivitamin. I wanted to include them in this video because now is literally the perfect time to start this ritual of taking a daily multivitamin. Theirs is so good, and they are having a New Year's sale, 40% off. Okay, I'm not sure I've ever seen the price so good. This is normally $33, and with my code Shea Whitney 40, I'll have them linked down below. You can get this for $19.80. So if you've been wanting to start a multivitamin, we are missing so many nutrients from the foods that we're eating. If you've been wanting to, start this, now's the perfect time. It's the beginning of the year, and I don't know. I feel like so many New Year's resolutions are never actually kept, but this is one that if you start at the beginning of the year, it's so simple. You'll take 2 capsules every day, and it's something you can actually do, and you'll just feel good about doing it. So the reason I love Ritual so much, there's actually a whole lot of reasons. I'm very picky when it comes to supplements, but everything is very traceable. You see where all of the ingredients are coming from. It's very high quality. It's third-party tested, which I really appreciate. And then my favorite feature about this specifically is the fact that it is delayed release. So meaning when you take one of these capsules, it doesn't start to dissolve until it gets to your small intestine, which is the perfect spot for nutrients to actually absorb into your body. So this is a really good one. I will have them linked down below. You could also scan this QR code, or you could go to ritual.com/ShayWhitney40 and again, get 40% off your first month. Now this next one, I actually already completed like 2 months ago, but it's clearing out the old cleaning products that you never use. I don't know why this happens to everyone. Why do we collect cleaning supplies that we never use? It's usually under the sink or it's in the laundry room, but usually if we're cleaning, we reach for maybe 2 or 3 products, but yet we have like 16 bottles of things that have been sitting there for decades, and it's just throw it away. Just throw away the stuff that's super old or the stuff that you never use. Excess flower vases, that's a big one because we get sent flowers through the years, and after the flowers die, then we're left with the vase and we're like, ooh, this is a pretty vase, I shall keep this. And then we collect like 12. Maybe you need 1 or 2 on the off chance that someone brings you flowers without a vase, but you definitely don't need that many. Moving along to similar kitchen utensils. Okay, now hear me out. You don't need 3 different pizza cutters. You don't need 4 different can openers. If you just have multiples of like the same utensil, you should just donate some because it's going to clear out the space so that you can maneuver in those drawers a lot easier. Things aren't billowing out. It's just gonna make your life so much better. Now, I recently talked about this one, but you should consider trashing your plastic cutting boards, okay? I know it's annoying. However, you are continually using and chopping and cutting on these plastic cutting boards, which is creating little chops that after you scrape the food into the bowl, you're literally scraping plastic into your food that you're then consuming. And it's just really not good for you. So you can ignore this one, but if you want to maybe replace your plastic cutting boards with a really healthy cutting board, consider this acacia cutting board. It is from Amazon. It's so sturdy and strong and beautiful, and it's such a good antibacterial wood. So I don't know, I've been loving it. Now just humor me with this next one. If you are a beauty or makeup lover, maybe you're always buying and trying out new makeup like me, there's just a whole stash, I'm sure, where you spend a lot of money and you're like, I need to keep this because I spent a lot of money on it. But the thing is, you just never actually use it, and you need to get rid of it. You need to either trash it or you need to find it a new home. Maybe your friend or maybe your mom or someone would take it, but we just need to part ways. I know it's difficult because we spent our hard-earned money on it, but it's something, again, no one actually talks about. And that leads me to the beauty and makeup samples that we all get for free. I know it's fun to get free samples to test things out, but a lot of times we don't actually use it, or it just, sits there and it takes up space. Just throw them in the garbage, or again, find them a home. Hairstyling tools is another big one. I feel like so many of us have like 3 curling irons, several hair straighteners. We're always like trying out the new latest thing, myself included, and they've really gotten better and better and better over the years. So I probably still will try out new things as new things come along, but that means I probably should get rid of a few things I have had since college. Let's make our way to the linen closet. Some people actually have multiple linen closets. So I do want to talk first about old towels and washcloths. Now, don't get me wrong. I think it's actually really good to have some old ratty towels that have stains on them, that are rough, like just for weird situations. They actually do come in handy. So I'm not saying you need to get rid of everything. I just think that as years go on, you get new soft towels, but yet we never actually get rid of old towels. So I think you should just get rid of some if you have too many, and washcloths especially. Do you actually use washcloths? They usually come in a set. But a lot of us never actually use any washcloths. Some people do, I know, but a lot of us don't. So I think we should just donate those. Old sheets are also something in the linen closet you can consider donating because, again, through the years, you get new sheets. I mean, I've recommended those darn bamboo sheets so many times. They're the best. And I've gotten them in multiple colors, meaning I have just old ones that like I know they fit my bed, but like I've gotten so many new sets over the years. I need to get rid of some. So take a little inventory and let's do some donations. Also, just super quick, I do want to say something very important. I'm throwing out the word donate, trash, even recycle a lot, which is important. But there's actually quite a lot of stuff in your house you really shouldn't donate. If stuff is stained, chipped, cracked, or just like there's missing parts to it, like do not donate it because they're just going to throw it away anyway. And you're actually making them take out the trash. And I know this because I am actually friends with somebody who works at a donation center. And I feel like just people just dropping off stuff they don't want is actually taking away time for like what they really should be doing. So just use your judgment the best you can. Sometimes it actually is best to just trash things or recycle when you can. Now we're gonna move on to your closet. And again, we're moving fast, guys, but the first thing you can pull out of your closet instantly and donate. This is a perfect donation scenario. If things still have tags on them, that is a clear indication that you don't wear it. Like you have had it in your closet forever, you still have the tags on it, and yet you still aren't wearing it. Donate it. Bathing suits, that's another really good one. We just have a lot of them because maybe summer will come around, maybe we've lost some weight, or maybe we've gained weight, or maybe we just were like,
I want a new summer bathing suit.
We get a new one, but we never get rid of other ones. So we collect them. A lot of us have probably like 7, 8, 9 different swimsuits or bathing suits. Just get rid of some. Now this stuff really is gonna go in the trash. Anything stained. So like stained white t-shirts, camis, tank tops, armpit stains. It happens. We're gonna trash it and then we're gonna replace it. PJs you never wear. I took inspiration from me out of this one, and so maybe I am the only one, but my goodness, do I like to buy PJs, and I find the ones that I really, really like, that are comfy, that I like to lounge in, and then the other ones I just never reach for, and they just pile up, and I just need to donate the ones that I don't actually wear, and so do you. Downsize your socks. Open your sock drawer, pull out the ones, especially that have holes in them. If they have holes in them, I think you should just trash them. And donate the ones that you just never actually reach for, because I know we're all the same here. There's ones that you're happy for when you grab and you're like, ooh, yay, these are clean. And then there's ones that are just like, oh, I don't really like these, but I bought them. Let's just get rid of the ones you never actually wear. Similar shoes and similar purses and bags. I'm kind of just putting this together because I feel like a lot of us have multiple black bags. We have multiple beige shoes. I'm just like making stuff up here, but a lot of us, know what we like, and somehow we accidentally buy similar versions of it, which I guess isn't horrible, but we just don't need multiples of similar things. And it's just a clear indication we can get rid of some, donate some, and it gives us some extra space. Winter coats take up so much space. Even if you get rid of one or two that you never reach for, you'll instantly have so much more room. But maybe you have a big family and there's not even that many you can get rid of, then consider those vacuum sealed bags. That blew my mind. I instantly had like 50% more space in my coat closet, so you can also consider those. Next, you're gonna put the kids to work with a task I hate doing, and you probably do too. I despise going through their clothes and pulling out the ones that no longer fit. And so now I make them do it because they know which pair of pants are too short. They know which shirt is too small. And so now I make them kind of sort it. They just put a big pile in the middle of the floor, and I feel like it's never perfect, but they get me like 75% of the way there. And it's just so much better, so make them do it. Now, everyone always says to get rid of toys that the kids don't actually play with, which is totally true, but I guess I wanted to take a little different spin or angle on that. Consider getting rid of the games no one actually plays, like the board games. And I feel like that, for some reason, comes along like with guilt, because it's like a nice game, like that's in a nice box, and it was money, and they kind of just accumulate in maybe a closet or somewhere. But the thing is, there's games people actually play and games that just sit there for truly decades with dust on them. I think you should just get rid of the ones no one likes. Kids' craft supplies, like broken crayons, dried up glue sticks, like the list goes on. Usually people have a box or a drawer of just like kid stuff that's just a mess. Get rid of the stuff. Just trash the stuff that's bad. And there you have it, guys. A quick and dirty session of trashing stuff in your house you don't actually need. And don't forget about ritual. You could start a wonderful ritual of taking a multivitamin every single day. I'll have them linked down below. You could also scan this lovely QR code or go to ritual.com/ShayWhitney40 for 40% off your first order. Please subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.